experts since 1921. And since then, we've trailblazed through a century of greatness. Through technical innovation and human ingenuity, our products have become a staple in homes and businesses for the last 100 years. And we're just getting started.
Call Ashley or Bobby for a free quote today.
We've got about a year under our belts now, enough certainly to know that we're very happy with the service. It was unbelievably simple, and I think within a day we were hooked up and ready to go. I'd most definitely recommend CAS Cable to any business or any individual. There haven't been any surprises, and that's a good thing when you're in business. I'm Jim Staley from Staley Law and Mediation, and I'm happy to be a CAS customer.
At Williamstown, it's relationship-based. Until you build trust, you really can't catapult that relationship to the next level. I love working with small business. I love working with entrepreneurs. Everybody has their dreams and their visions of success, and I always like to be a part of that. I look for those opportunities to pair my expertise with their vision to create a plan of success. I'm Mike Fleek. I'm excited to help your business thrive.
Join us at Point Park in downtown Parkersburg for the first Friday of the month in June, July, and August for downtown PKB's Point Park Concerts on the River. Admission is always free, and food, drink, and beer vendors will be available. The summer lineup includes June 3rd, Sounds of Summer, July 1st, High Noon, and August 5th, REO Survivor. Thanks to this year's title sponsor, Discovery World on Market, opening fall of 2022 in downtown Parkersburg.
We have been financial professionals our entire career and are deeply passionate about what we do.
Our mission has always been to serve our clients, offer the best services possible, and always strive to do the right thing.
We sincerely look forward to working with you and helping you plan your future.
North Bend Wealth Management will customize an investment path so that when the hills and valleys of life come your way, you are ready.
We operate as a family at North Bend Wealth Management, and you're part of that family.
Mark Porter Chevrolet Buick GMC in Pomeroy is home of the Car Ferry in your new SUV headquarters. With Buicks, Chevrolets, and GMCs arriving daily, you could be driving home in a new Buick Encore GX, a new Chevrolet Equinox, or a new GMC Acadia. Whatever style you're looking for, the Car Ferry has you covered. So stop by today and visit your new SUV headquarters at Mark Porter Chevrolet Buick GMC in Pomeroy, where your car dreams come true.
So many traffic accidents today are caused by needless distractions.
When these accidents involve a motorcycle, the results can be catastrophic.
Dunbar and Fowler and S&P Harley Davidson would like to remind you to share the road and always
look twice for right. The right answers right now. Dunbar and Fowler, the injury attorneys.
Save money with CAS Cable. If you sign up for e-billing and autopay on your CAS Cable account, you will get a monthly $5 discount. Log on to our website at cascable.com and click on Pay My Bill. From there, either log in or register for an account to set up email billing and autopay. What are you waiting for? Sign up for savings today. Call 304-420-2470 or go to cascable.com for more information.
Hi, we're Froggy 99's Big D and Bubba, and we get the Mid-Ohio Valley hopping every weekday morning with all the fun you want. The entertainment, the interviews, news, weather, whatever's going on, we've got you covered.
Absolutely. Then after us, the one and only Ted Hopper, John D getting you home, and then you get Leah at night.
Big D and Bubba in the morning. Mid-Ohio Valley turning to Froggy 99.1 for all the genuine Froggy country. Froggy 99.1.
At Premier Dental Group, dentistry is an art. Dr. Chad Bush grew up in Parkersburg and is passionate about his hometown.
We'll make you proud of your smile.
Dr. Erica Bailey, also a Parkersburg native, loves her hometown and volunteers in the community.
New patients are always welcome.
From general dentistry to the most innovative treatments, they offer the very best to bring out your best smile and confidence. Experience the art of dentistry at Premier Dental Group.
Coming fall of 2022 to downtown Parkersburg Discovery World on Market. An imaginative 30,000 square foot interactive wonderland for children and families designed by some of the nation's leaders in children's interactive museum designs. Discovery World will activate their minds, explore their history, and engage them in cooperative play, all while having fun. For more information, call 681-588-5800 or visit our Facebook page, Discovery World on Market.
Hey, what's that free paper you see all around town? It's Tidbits, the neatest little paper ever read. Available at over 100 area businesses and locations. Each issue is full of articles, comics, puzzles, coupons, and even the chance to win a free gas card. We've been proudly serving our community for over 20 years, and Tidbits is locally owned and operated right here in the Mid-Ohio Valley. Advertise today. Call 304-210-3812.
How may I help you today?
What if you never had to sort your pills or wonder if you're taking your medications correctly? Our weekly pill pack service takes the worry out of managing your medications or the medications of someone you care for. For your convenience, we have 3 locations and offer free delivery. Cox Family Pharmacy, we're locally owned and locally loved. Let us help you take care of your family.
Time is precious. At One Community, we care about your time. Your convenience is our priority. While you're busy living your life, One Community has you covered. With our online banking and mobile app, you can manage your accounts, pay bills, make deposits, apply for loans, even open a new account. It's easy, safe, and secure from anywhere on your time. Visit onecommunityfcu.org to get started now. One Community Federal Credit Union, ready for your future.
If you're in search of a unique gift or an original piece to finish your own special collection, visit the Rustic House Antique Mall. Over 30 vendors across 5,000 square feet of clean indoor space, featuring glass, vintage clothing, primitives, furniture, recycled yard art.
Umbrella, just kind of move to the top if you can. There's plenty of space. We just want to make sure that everyone here can see their graduate, and we can't do that if your umbrella is blocking someone's view, okay? Thank you.
At Groggs, our mission is to make your home the safest, healthiest, and most comfortable place you go. We know that at times unexpected expenses happen. That's why we offer financing. We can find a financing plan to fit your budget, a low monthly payment, or 0% interest. Whether you're planning ahead or an unexpected surprise happens, let us help you out. And think Penguin, think Groggs.
Summer is almost here, and the outdoor fairs, festivals, and events that we all love are coming back. One of West Virginia's premier food and craft beverage events, A Taste of Parkersburg, returns on June 4th. Join the party as Bicentennial Park comes alive with fantastic food, wine, craft brews, and live music. Mark your calendar and save your appetite for A Taste of Parkersburg. For more information on events, attractions, and activities, visit greaterparkersburg.com.
Don't get stuck on the road after an accident or breakdown. Call Westfall Towing. We specialize in recovery, roadside assistance, jump starts, tire changes, lockouts, and more. Our fleet is fully equipped to handle any towing job, from passenger cars to heavy machinery. We're also honored providers of AAA services. If you're in an accident, request Westfall Towing. Proudly serving Washington County and the surrounding area 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 740-525-9240.
At Community Bank, we're centered on giving you the power to pay your bills while you're picking up coffee. The power to own that home for making family memories. The power to grow your company your way. Bank with us for banking powered by you. Community Bank.
When shopping for a mattress, people often ask about the warranty. Most factory warranties are in the 10-year range, but that's no guarantee you'll still be comfortable in 10 years. If you're bigger than the average bear, your very best warranty is to purchase a mattress appropriate for your body weight.
At Mattress Max, our wide-ranging selection allows us to meet every need for both comfort and support.
If it doesn't say Max, you won't find our great selection, nor our excellent guidance.
Since 1996, the Mid-Ohio Valley home for John Boy and Billy has been Classic Rock, Z106.1.
Every weekday morning, we bring you the big show. 4 hours of Southern fried fun to get your morning started off right, or at least pretty good. And after we're done, hang out with Larry Hughes middays and Mike Cameron in the afternoon. And don't forget about nights with Alice Cooper.
The Alice Cooper?
Yep, and the Mike Cameron, too.
Who?
Join us for the big show with John Boy and Billy.
On your home for Classic Rock, Z106.1.
The Valley Vendor Mall in Boaz is a great place to find all the items you didn't even know you needed. From antiques and collectibles to soaps and candles, vintage to brand new, one of a kind and custom made. You'll discover all kinds of treasures at the Valley Vendor Mall. Open 7 days a week. Stop by and see what amazing things you'll come across. Plus, booth rental is still available. Be sure to follow us on Facebook for more information. Visit the Valley Vendor Mall in the old Voschel's Furniture Building, Route 14 between Vienna and Williamstown.
Celebrate your loved ones with balloons from Gift Gallery of Vienna. Here at Gift Gallery, we love balloons. We love creating visually memorable moments for your family to enjoy for years to come. It's not a party until the balloons arrive. Call us to pre-order your balloon arrangements or schedule a consultation for your upcoming event. Call our balloon crew for more details. Let's be social. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Yes, there is a helium shortage. But when you shop Gift Gallery of Vienna, helium or no helium, we say yes to balloons.
You're great at taking care of the things you love. But what about taking care of yourself? You've always followed your dreams. But what about following your doctor's orders? If you've delayed getting a checkup during the pandemic, now is the time to visit us. Don't delay. Make an appointment with one of our WVU Medicine primary care offices today. Call 304-865-5140 or self-schedule online at mywvuchart.com.
DeCarlo's Pizza, located at 1403 Grand Central Avenue in Vienna, takes pride in being a local family-owned business dedicated to providing great food and service to your family. Our calzones and pepperoni rolls are the best in the Mid-Ohio Valley, and we offer a full menu of all your favorites: chicken wings, pasta, salads, sandwiches, and desserts. We also offer 7 beer selections on tap. Stop in and play a game of pool or call us for free delivery. At DeCarlo's, your family.
Stop in and see what's new at Bullseye Antiques in South Parkersburg. We've added a large selection of gift items to our inventory of antiques and collectibles. If you're hunting for something unique, you will find it at Bullseye Antiques. New inventory arrives daily from our many experienced vendors, and we buy antiques if you're looking to sell. Bullseye Antiques is open Monday through Saturday, 11 to 5, closed on Sunday, and located on Guyon Road in South Parkersburg.
Need a job or just looking for a change? Move Staffing can help. From entry level to executive, we will find a position that best suits your skills and experience. These are great paying, permanent positions. Let us find the perfect career for you. We do it all at no cost for job seekers. We're locally owned and operated by a staff that has been here since day one. Voted the best staffing agency in the Mid-Ohio Valley 2 years in a row. Stop by and see us in Marietta or Vienna or call today. It's time to make the move.
You are looking at the new approach to help keep your spine in line. The Cox Table gently restores strength and flexibility of the neck and low back, providing treatment for bulging discs, arthritis, degeneration, and all bones out of place. The Cox technique is known to reduce or eliminate your dependency on over-the-counter and prescription pain medication and even help to avoid spinal surgery. The Cox technique in Falwell Chiropractic Clinic, your answer to relief.
Hello, we're iTech in downtown Parkersburg. We're helping businesses do business better, and we want to show you our work. Security and alarm systems, IT services, copiers and printers, even marketing services. We provide the best and only the best service to our clients. So whether you're ready to start a business or grow the one you have, we can provide the services and support you need to do business better. What are you waiting for? Contact us today at 304-485-2222 or find us on Facebook.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker with 3 facts about Parkersburg. First, it was discovered many years ago, maybe even decades. Second, a baseball player, Nick Swishers, he grew up in Parkersburg, and he played with Jeters. And third and foremost, the fact remains, it's where you'll find 103.1. That's 103.1 The Bear and the Bob and Tom Morning Show. That was perfect.
Serious times call for serious fun. Start your days with the Bob and Tom Show. Mornings on 103.1 The Bear.
been a CAS customer at home for over 2 years. And with that experience and dependability, I decided I needed it really bad here at my salon. I had a great experience with CAS, not so much with the other company. It's less expensive. And like I say, if we have a problem, we know we can call right down the road and get immediate response. I'm John Six. I'm with John Six Hair Company, and we are happy to be a CAS customer.
Have you given up on your teeth and your smile? In as little as a day, Dr. Newhart can help you to a happier, healthier smile by replacing your hopeless teeth with an implant bridge. This scientifically advanced solution to teeth replacement is called Teeth Express. See if Dr. Newhart can use Teeth Express to make dentures a thing of the past. Call Dr. Richard Newhart, the Gum Doctor, for your free Teeth Express screening today at 304-422-4867.
The Overhead Door brand has been the garage door expert since 1921. And since then, we've trailblazed through a century of greatness. Through technical innovation and human ingenuity, our products have become a staple in homes and businesses for the last 100 years. And we're just getting started.
Call Ashley or Bobby for a free quote today. 304-422-3800.
You may remain seated for the procession. The Big Red Band, under the direction of Mr. Dan White, will play the processional. Mr. White? Seniors, please be seated. At this time, Abby Broadwater, Vice President of the senior class, will give the welcome.
Hello, I'm Abby Broadwater, the Vice President for the class of 2022. I'm honored to welcome you to the 2022 commencement of Parkersburg High School. It's been an exciting year filled with ups and downs, heartbreak and triumph, joy and sorrow. But now it's coming to an end. We welcome you, whether you are family, friends, or honored guests. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the commencement of the class of 2022. Thank you.
At this time, I invite you to please stand. Remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem, and remain standing for the Parkersburg High School alma mater. Both will be performed this morning by the PHS a cappella choir under the direction of Mr. Josh Dubbs. Mr. Dubbs? Please be seated. Before we begin this morning, I would like to take a moment of silence for those of you that have lost someone due to COVID-19 or another issue. Thank you. I would also like to take this time to recognize our armed forces. If you are a retired military veteran, an active member, or a senior getting ready to start your career, please stand. Thank you for your commitment to protecting our country and protecting our freedoms. If you work for Wood County Schools, please stand. No one would have thought for the last 2 years we would ever have to worry about wearing masks, not wearing masks, hand sanitizer, distance learning, iPads, protective shields and barriers, and some extremely hard decisions that affected thousands of students in our county. I want to say thank you for your tireless efforts in following protocols, doing the unrequired, and making the sacrifices not only personally during these last 2 years, but taking care of others as well. Let's give them a round of applause. If you are a frontline worker, please stand. I can't imagine the things you all had to deal with and you're continuing to deal with over the last 2 years. Thank you for taking care of all of us in these crazy times. It is my pleasure to introduce the following members of the Wood County Board of Education. Stand and remain standing as I call your name. Board President, Mr. Justin Raber, Mr. Ron Tice, Mrs. Debbie Hendershot, Mrs. Judy Johnson, and Mr. Rick Alcott. Please show your appreciation to these board members for their dedication to Wood County schools. It is also my privilege to introduce members of the Wood County Administration. Please stand and remain standing as I call your name. Superintendent Mr. Will Hasseflu, Assistant Superintendent Mr. Mike Fling, Director of Secondary Mr. Ken Cook, Counselor Coordinator Mrs. Kathy Gruey, and Director of Curriculum and Instruction and our soon-to-be Superintendent Mrs. Christy Willis. Please show your appreciation of their leadership shown by all of these dedicated individuals. If you work for DuPont, please stand. Parkersburg High School and DuPont have been partners in education for over 30 years. We thank DuPont for all they have done, and we look forward to many more years as partners. Please show your appreciation for the service to PHS by DuPont. I would also like to thank Kona Ice and the Blennerhassett Hotel as our partners in education, and the PHS Foundation for all the service to Parkersburg High School staff and students. Please show your appreciation. A round of applause. I'd also like to introduce our administrative team at Parkersburg High School. Please stand and remain standing as I call your name. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Whitney Gazelle. Assistant Principal, Mr. Caleb Lawrence. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Kelly Ray. Assistant Principal and Athletic Director, Mr. Chris Way. Home Services, Mr. Joe Britton. Our school nurse, Mrs. Stephanie Lowe. And our school resource officer and Parkersburg police officer, Jeremy Bell. Please show your appreciation for these hard work the individuals do daily for our students. I would like to introduce our counselors. Please stand and remain standing as I call your name. Mrs. Maggie Onick, Mrs. Carla McKay, Mr. Brian Sprague, Mrs. Natalie Griffith, and Mrs. Cynthia Woody. Please show your appreciation to these dedicated individuals. Our senior advisors are Chandra DeBar, Trina Poling, and Joe Stevens. Please stand. These three dedicated teachers worked with the senior class on many activities, including Collar Day, creating the senior flag, the Chill and Grill, to name a few. Thank you all for your hard work and making this year a special one for our senior class. I would like to thank the secretarial staff for their day-to-day work in keeping our school running as smoothly as it does and completing all tasks to help our graduates walk across the stage this morning. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the custodial staff at Parkersburg High School for their tireless work in preparing the stadium for this morning's graduation. They have spent many hours setting up chairs, moving the stage, and preparing the field for today's celebration. Please show your appreciation for their tireless efforts. I would like for the following professionals to please stand. Dave Woody, Cindy Woody, Beth Knapp, and Joyce Emmerich Delinas. These professional teachers and counselor are retiring this year, and I wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for your years of service to our students. Let's give them a round of applause. Growing up in Wood County schools, I went to McKinley and Emerson and Van Devender and Parkersburg High School. I can remember many teachers and administrators who made a huge impact on me, like Sharon Cobb, Betty Hickman, Charlotte B., Patty Sweetie Stansberry, Denise Smith, John Poe, Jim Breeden, Harold Nicholson, and Bill Bogus. There are many others, but I remember how they made me feel and pushed me to be my best. Our seniors sent letters to some former people that were a major impact in their lives that worked in schools. If you're here today, please stand. Let's give them a round of applause. Seated beside our graduates are the finest teachers in Wood County. Would you all please stand? They are the ones responsible for molding and shaping of our students. These teachers give countless hours outside of the classroom to ensure our students receive the finest education possible. The administration thanks you from the bottom of our hearts for all that you do for our students. Please join me showing these dedicated teachers our appreciation for their tireless efforts. And I also wanted to say thank you to the staff that has helped hand out programs today and got people to where they needed a seat if they were handicapped. And we have many people working outside the gates today, so thank you as well. And finally, seniors, please stand. You will never forget such words and phrases like ransomware, COVID-19, electrical issue, take your hat off, mask up, DeMoss got the sauce. And ultimately, if no one told you they loved you today, remember that we do and we always will. These things happen during your tenure here. Some of these things show you that life isn't easy and is unpredictable. You will have highs and you will have lows. You will shed tears and you will have laughter of joy. You will feel pain and you will feel love. You will feel anxiety and depression. You will also feel excitement and satisfaction. But no matter how poor or great you feel at any given time, remember that you are never alone. Fight for yourself, because others have fought long and hard to get you where you are right now in this very monumental point of your life. In life, people are going to want to kick you when you're down, so get back up and pick others up along the way too. No matter how far you fail or succeed, remember that love, trust, and respect is a two-way street. Always be your best. And please don't ever try to destroy another to make yourself look good. We all have to deal with negativity at times. We all have to learn to look at the negative square in the eye and say, I'm ready. I'm not scared. This will make me stronger. People have no idea how it is to live in our shoes. We do the best we can, and we focus on being the best version of ourselves. I want to say thank you for your perseverance, your cooperation, your reliability, and your endurance. You've made it. Let's give them a round of applause. Seniors, please be seated. Before our choir performs again this morning, I would like to recognize a student that is no longer physically with us, but is with us in spirit. In 2018, Eli Clark lost his battle with cancer, and he would have graduated this year. His life has impacted so many, even to this day. We recognize Eli by placing a rose on an empty chair this morning. Thank you, Eli. It is my pleasure to introduce the Parkersburg High School award-winning a cappella choir under the direction of Mr. Josh Dubbs. The choir will perform All That Hath Life and Breath and Home Among the Hills. Mr. Dubbs?
All that hath life and breath, praise ye the Lord. Shout to the Lord, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Praise the Lord with joyful song. Sing to the Lord with thanksgiving, hallelujah. Praise him, praise
It is with great pleasure that I introduce our first commencement speaker for this morning, Emma Fleming.
Thank you, Mr. DeMoss, and thank you to the Parkersburg High School administration for making this event possible and allowing me to speak to you all today. I would like to start with some thank yous. I would like to thank my parents who have supported me through the good and the bad. I know whatever I decide to do in life, I will always have their love and support. My grandparents for pushing me to be the best I can be and for always taking my side and standing up for me no matter what. And to every teacher, mentor, or friend who have made me the person I am today. To rephrase a quote from Rory Gilmore, all of these people make up my twin pillars, without whom I could not stand. Many of us here today have sat awake late at night, desperately trying to answer the question, what are you going to do when you grow up? When you become a senior, you get asked this question, or some variation of it, every single day. Whether it's at church or Thanksgiving or in TJ Maxx, anywhere. Everybody wants to know what our next step is going to be. Some of us have known exactly what we want to be since kindergarten, but many of us have changed our minds and our majors more often than the due dates on Schoology. All of us have dreams, but many of us are afraid to pursue them. Many of us are told to find a safe job with a guaranteed salary. There is nothing wrong with this. If your dream is considered a safe job, then by all means pursue it. But not all dreams fit into the small boxes of safe and guaranteed. The truth is, nothing in life is safe or guaranteed. Our entire high school career is a prime example of this. In 9th grade, we walked through the doors of PHS fully convinced that we had 720 days to spend in the classroom. But slowly, our normal school days began to dwindle as we faced challenges such as a global pandemic and power issues. Nothing is guaranteed. When you go through life believing that everything is guaranteed, you take things for granted. Many of us took for granted the opportunity to have an ordinary, in-person, mask-free high school experience. Just like our high school career, life is never going to turn out the way we expect it to. Things will always arise to block our path, so never go through life believing that it is predictable. What I'm trying to say, without sounding too cliche, is that you only get one shot at life. Don't spend it on the bench. Aim for med school, go on the trip, become a musician, apply for the job that seems out of reach. Even if you're pursuing what those have deemed impossible majors, those majors where they say, you'll never make a career out of that, just remember that the word never is guaranteed, and that nothing is guaranteed. When choosing your career, don't chase money, chase fulfillment. There's a saying that Denzel Washington once said in one of his speeches, and it goes, "You'll never see a U-Haul behind a hearse. All of those mansions, sports cars, and fancy clothes that money can buy, you won't be able to take them with you when you go. So do something that makes you happy, whatever it may be, big or small. Dream. You are not foolish or crazy for doing so, and even if you are, do it anyway, because life is crazy, and you might just make it. But for today, we're graduating, something we've spent the last 13 years working towards. There are many students in our class that have accomplished some extraordinary things. Some of us have started our own businesses. Some have become certified in computer programs. Some of us have become Eagle Scouts, and some college athletes. Some of us have got accepted into the top schools in the nation, including Elon University, Vanderbilt University, and the University of Michigan. Whatever is next for us, we will be successful, because we have had to face adversity head-on throughout our high school career, and we have still made it here today. That is something the class of 2022 should always be proud of. Thank you. I would now like to introduce my fellow highest GPA recipient and 2022 class president, Yuan Oi.
Good morning, graduates, parents, teachers, alumni, and staff. How's everyone doing today? Thank you so much for coming to this wonderful and exciting gathering. Today, we sit in this stadium as we step foot into our new endeavors. I know for a fact that a lot of us people here are excited to graduate. Ever since moving here from the Philippines, I remember the first day of middle school. Senior year was so far ahead. But with a click, here we are. We've gotten older, matured, and responsible. Well, maybe. For the past couple of years, we are nurtured and molded by our parents, guardians, and teachers. Education has been embraced by each and every one of us. We are taught ever since the beginning to finish high school and go to college. But today, the emphasis on other pathways are expanded. I want to look back the past 4 years that we all had in Parkersburg High School. As all of you guys know, Parkersburg High School is a huge school. There are exactly 160 staff and 160 classrooms. It takes a whole city to run the school. Navigating your classes, getting trampled by upperclassmen, and getting told that there's a pool on the roof can be a little difficult and confusing. As a freshie, it is overwhelming for a couple of weeks, but you get used to it. Sophomore year was different. COVID messed up our last semester, so let's skip that part. Junior year. Now this one's hard. We got our little iPads, stay at home for half of the year doing Teams meeting, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I was probably asleep during my morning classes. I'm sorry, Mrs. Full. During the last 13 years, we have worked extremely hard to accomplish our number one goal, to graduate high school and start our life. We have triumph and defeat, we have hardships and fulfillments. We were planted like little seeds, but look us now. We have branches to reach our goals, leaves to bring color to our future, we have trunk to keep us all strong, and lastly, we have a root to feed our fantasies. We're all here today because we all deserve to be recognized. Now that our high school chapter's about to end, I would like to remind everyone with the most valuable quotes I stand that I learned from the CEO of a Hispanic Scholarship Fund, Ms. Lourdes Vargas. Number 1, rejection is a redirection. Things happen for a reason. The rejection you get is a redirection to the right path. Number 2, try your pistachio ice cream. We are stepping into the unknown, so we always need to adapt and try new things to live life successfully. Lastly, put your oxygen mask on first. We need to take care of ourselves. In a couple months, some of us will be alone and independent per se, but that will take a toll on our mental and physical health. So please, let's take care of ourselves. The beauty of life is endless, and its complexity is infinite. Learn about your strengths and weaknesses. Accomplish your goal. Gain your confidence to find your happiness. Find your motivation and take risks. Censorship of your personal growth will not bring you anywhere. So please, chase your dream, but always know the road that'll lead you on home. Team McGraw, thank you. Now, I would like to introduce our salutatorian, Philip Richmond.
I don't think I would have wanted anybody else to be my class president. Parkersburg High School, class of 2022, we made it. We're here, we made it to this moment. After 4 long years of high school, almost three of which we spent dealing with COVID, many other power issues and ransomware attacks, and then the 10 years before that has all led us to this point. The river of life that we've been slowly trying to cross these past couple of years, we've finally reached the next step. That next stepping stone in our journey of life. Because of my parents' jobs, I have moved pretty much every 3 years of my life, give or take, and so I've been in many different school systems. The curriculum is different, the classes require change, and I find new friends to hang out with. My 3 years here at Parkersburg High School have been filled with opportunities kids in other schools wouldn't have access to. I took multiple dual credit courses. I was a president/student leader of my engineering class at the Tech Center, and the Tech Center in itself was probably one of the best things in my high school career. Through my time there, I developed skills in multiple areas of engineering and earned enough certifications to be able to pretty much get a job instantly in any field of engineering without a degree. I made friends in my same field, and our relationships and skills helped us to create a team that would be formidable in the workforce. All these opportunities and more have brought me here to this important day. They've all brought us here to this important day. I feel like I can confidently leap forward in life and start to make a name for myself out in the world. I hope all of you can say the same. I hope you won't let these past few years go to waste. Take these skills and the knowledge that you've acquired and run with it. Let me say it again. We made it. Now let's keep going. Next, I'd like to introduce Kelsey Golden, our valedictorian.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kelsey Golden, and I am so honored to be speaking here today as the class of 2022's valedictorian. Throughout this week, as I watched my fellow graduates prepare for one of the most important days of our lives, I've reflected on the past 4 years. I've thought of my triumphs and failures and wonder how I could be so lucky to be this year's valedictorian. But then I remembered something the actor who played one of my favorite characters, Kelso, who I kind of adopted the nickname this year, once said that helped me better understand how I ended up here. Luck looks like a lot of work. The past 4 years and beyond have been incredibly difficult for all of us in a million different ways, including an international pandemic that completely altered our school experience, if you haven't figured that out. But as a student body, we have worked and worked to ensure that we would be standing here today. We survived online learning, tolerated hybrid learning, and adjusted back to full-time all within the same year, all with our end goal in sight. Well, the day that makes all of the hard work worth it is here. And what I want to emphasize is that it was not pure luck which got any one of us here, but the time and effort we put in to be here. To be able to walk across this stage and say we have completed another chapter in our lives. And I also want to point out that it was not just us that put in the work to earn this accomplishment, but our supporters. As I've gone through the motions of my last week as a high schooler, I've slowed down enough to reflect on the most insignificant moments of my school career, and particularly the people who supported me. I think first of my family, my mom, who has successfully raised $3 brilliant. Sorry. My sisters, sorry, if you saw me at the choir concert on Monday, you know that I cry easily. My sisters, who set examples and expectations for me that make me work harder than I would have without them. My mama, who has always cheered for me and seen my potential. My family, who have all helped support and encourage me my whole life, no matter what, who have always believed in me and pushed me to try my hardest in anything I did. Then I think of my teachers. The ones in elementary school who shaped the foundation of my education, who always encouraged me to try new things and pursue what I loved even then. The ones who still have a presence and influence on my life today. I think of my middle school teachers who were relentless in their mission to prepare me for the impossibly distant idea of high school. And I especially think of the teachers I've had at PHS. The ones who have listened to me rant about anything and everything on too many days to count, because there were so many. The ones who I could go to when I was having a particularly rough day for support or even just a laugh. My teachers who have prepared me for this day and every day moving forward the best they knew how, and who I will forever be grateful for, despite many of them calling me by my sister's names on more than one occasion, Mr. Blaker. Finally, I think of my friends, the ones who have seen me grow into the person standing in front of you today, and who I have seen grow into accomplished young adults. I think of the friends I have grown apart from, and the friends that I continue to grow closer to every day, and know that they have all impacted me greatly. And I think of my best friend, who told anyone who dared to ask who she thought would be valedictorian this year that it would be me, no matter what anyone else said. And I think of how proud she was when it was announced that I was the valedictorian. My friends, who have inspired and motivated me through my school career, and who I cheered for as I watched them reap the benefits of their hard work, including Emma Fleming, who is a full ride to WVU, and who cheered for me just the same. I think of all these people who pushed me through the most difficult circumstances and who helped me end up here in front of you all today, and I encourage you to do the same. It was not pure luck that I was chosen to stand here today, or that any one of us is able to walk across this stage and receive our diplomas. We have put in the work, and we deserve this. So congratulations to the class of 2022. Celebrate your success and continue to work hard in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Kelsey, don't feel bad. I call Mr. Blaker Mary all the time. Sorry, Jeff. We will now have the presentation of the diplomas. We ask that the audience help us show the proper respect for each graduate by remaining seated. Please remember that the entire audience needs to be able to hear each name read. We appreciate your cooperation in helping us ensure that each member of the class of 2022 is honored properly this morning. Mr. Raber, Mr. Hasseflut, members of the Wood County Board of Education, faculty, staff, parents, and guests, as principal of Parkersburg High School, I certify that the seniors to be presented with a diploma at this graduation have met all the criteria and credit requirements as set forth by the state of West Virginia. Our counselors will be announcing their section of the alphabet. Mrs. Cindy Woody will start us off.
Precious Micaiah Adams. Dylan Connor A. Hart. Canyon Tristan Arkar. Trinity Lorraine Allen. Abigail Morgan Anderson. Shelby Jude Anderson. Austin Michael Andrews. Franklin George Angelos. Noah Clark Arnold. Colton James Arnott. Olivia Jade Ashcroft. Natalie Rose Atkinson. Peyton Reese Atkinson. Isaac Joe Baldwin. Abby Diane Ball. Emma Denise Ball. Maya Justine Barrett. Brenna Lynn Barrows. Megan Elizabeth Bartlett. Madison Ann Batten. Aaron Clayton Bayer. Patrick Carl Bayer. Haley Jean Bierce. Chloe Grayson Bell. Casey Dawn Bibby. Ryan James Blair. Maddie Michelle Blosser. Russell Joseph Michael Blosser. Hunter Allen Boyce. Braden Cossey Booth Nelson. Nathan Allen Brand. Ashley Dawn Brock. Sorry, I gotta turn the page. Tristan Zane Brogan. Jacob Austin Brown. Caroline Olivia Brooker. William Riley Burge. Coda James Butcher. Kaylee Dawn Kane. Audrey Wolf Campbell. Mateo Campani. George Raymond Cecil Cantwell. Evelyn Dawn Kaplinger. Matthew Jacob Carpenter. Corey Austin Castell. Morgan Elise Chaka. Arwen Genevieve Chambers. Holly Renee Chapman. Haley Lynn Chichester. Jacob Allen Schutz. Cassie Ann Clark. Rebecca Caleres Kowalo. Trinity Nicole Kogar. Aaron Nelson Collins. Kara Nicole Collins. Olivia Kate Colombo. Garrett Jackson Coben. Kylie Alice Corbett. Haley Dawn Corder. Lincoln Troy Cottrell. Jeffrey Ramon Cousins II. Grayson Zane Cowan. Emily Dawn Cox. Sorry.
Natalia Amaya May Lane Crook. Sydney Morgan Cross. Riley Danae Cruz. Grace Elizabeth Curry. Noah Jacob Daly. Rhett Hammett Davidson. Sarah Denise Davis. Alexander Bailey Deem. Christian Jacob Deem. Mason Lee Deem. Brock David Delaney. Carly Danielle Delaney. Kendall Morgan Dominic. Alyssa Morgan Dotson. Ashton Jeffrey Dugan. Jordan Alexandria Dugan. Alexis Lynn Delaney. Jacob Ray Dooley. Madison Quinn Durkin. Christopher Lee Dutton. Mateo Che Eddy. Evan Parker Farnsworth. Levi Alexander Farnsworth. Claire Marie Flanagan. Jasmine Nicole Flynn. Jalen Marie Flynn. Jalen Faith Florence. Shane Michael Foster. Tobin Miles Francisco. Luke Austin Fries. Echo Luciente Maria Fool. Lisa Ann Gappa. Keaton Anthony Gaskins. Addison Taylor Geibel. Amelia Carolyn Gazelle. Colton Stefan Michael Giffen. Bailey Catherine Gillespie. Brittany Nicole Godfrey. Whitney Nicole Godfrey. Preston Lee Goring. Zachary Ari Cole Goldstein. Austin Michael Graffius. Matthew Ryan Graham. Olivia Faith Gray. Lauren Elizabeth Greathouse. Brooke Cheyenne Green. Jeffrey Tavian Green. Jack Charles Green. Sari Mary Nicole Reynolds. Braden Christopher Griffith. Dylan Thomas Haddix. Kyle Tobin Hall. David Hunter Hamilton. Alexis Cheyenne Hano Hano. Cameron Lane Hanshaw. Branlin Dreama Jean Harmon. Curtis Nicholas Hayes. Hannah Lee Haymaker. Mercedes Adriana Hazlett. Zachariah Darrell Lee Hazlett. Carrie Jo Abear. Brooks Michael Hedges. Elizabeth Ann Hedges. Secret Chanel Henderson. Olivia Grace Hendricks.
Alyssa Dawn Hickle. Emily Brooke Higginbotham. Riley Joseph Hill. Judah Reuben Hinton. Braden Michael Hitt. Alec Joseph Holbert. Spencer Anthony Homer. London Flanagan Hood. Hannah Mae Hopkins. Caitlin Nicole Hornbeck. Zachary Isaiah Howard. Grant Donald Hoyleman. Connor Allen Huber. Dylan James Hudson. John Ray Igaman. Shiza Iklak. Anthony Lennon Jenkins. Kennedy Michael Jeter. Caden Khalid Jewell. Amori Javon Johnson. Lakin Marie Johnson. Jeffrey Dale Jones. Riley Breanne Jones. William Ernest Kneff. Juliet Elizabeth Nicole Kiefer. Krista Ray Keller. William Alexander Kelly. Dylan Michael Corey. Carter Wilson King. Logan Tyler King. Shane Allen King. Cadence Marie Klein. Joshua Ethan Kopek. Dylan Jacob Kruger. Daniel Kenneth Lackton. Maxwell Scott Lauer. Harper Grace Lanier Lawrence. Jacqueline Reese Lehman. Bradley Robert Leonard. He's not here. Jadith Valentine Liebow. Samuel Matthias Lindenmuth. Serenity Grace Linko. Christian Andrew Lobbins. Connor Paul Rogers Lockhart. Congratulations. Pauline Rita Evelyn Lowry. Isabel Irene Lynch. Mason David Lyons. Raymond William Lyons II. Gracie Lily McIntyre. Nicholas Gage Malm.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Aiden Martin Molesky. Isabella Sophia Martini. Hannah Breckenridge Martin. Madeline Joy Mason. Malia Marie Mason. Haley Marie McHale. Samuel Magnum McHale. Matthew Isaac McClanahan. Wyatt Scott McCormick. Jason Ryan McCoy. Alexis Gabrielle McEldowney. Sorry, Alexis.
Jacqueline Sue McGraw. Riley Dawn McLaughlin. Molly Elizabeth McLean. Nathaniel Peyton McMillan. Keegan James McMullen. Dawson Blake Meeks. Haley Elizabeth Merritt. Abigail Marie Miller. Alexis Paige Miller. Brenna Suzanne Miller. Cullen Dean Miller. Grant Christopher Miller. Shaylin Brooke Miller. Taylor Nicole Miller. Tanner Shane Manette. Lauren Marie Miracle. Isaac Lee Mitchell. Sean Michael Mitchell. Audrey Moon Montgomery. Kaylin Isabel Moore. Madison Sue Morgan. Marilla Kaylee Morris. Right there, buddy. Preston Michael Morris. Meredith Grace Muller. Rachel Lee Murphy. Haley Ann Nemasek. Emily Noel Newbanks. Aja Dawn Newbraw. Bianca Isabella Norman. Natasha Jo Elizabeth Ott. Good job. James Russell Payton. Trinity Lynn Parker. Noelle Rain Patterson. Angelica Trinity Payne. Dakota Glenn Pierce. Hi. Nicholas Makoto Perkins. Hunter Javan Persinger. Caden Michael Pickens. Beyonce Rosa Pierce. Jade Asher Poling. Kaylor Annette Poling. Ivory Lynette Portis. Thomas Price Powell. Ryan Renee Province. Brandon James Rader. Jameson Taylor Ramsberg. Jackson Xavier Ranson. Courtney Amber Rather. Cameron Ray Reedy. James William Reedy. Isabella Anna Reedmiller. Zachary Paul Reisinger. Christian Lee Rhine. Emily Jean Richards. Alexis Madeline Rickard. Kiston Nicole Roberts. Michael Marion Roberts. Wesley Douglas Rockhold. Michaela Ann Roush. Summer Faith Rule. Isabella Ann Rutherford. Maya Renee Saxton. Elena Skiro. Emma Elizabeth Schumacher. Sophia Elisa Schwab. Jaden Bryce Scott. Marissa Rayana Cease. Chandler Anthony Saida. Dylan Lee Simones.
Tracy Marie Shannon. Abigail Grace Sharp. Ethan Blake Shears. Megan Nicole Schreiber. Haley Nicole Simmers. Michael Kerr Simmons. Jonathan Hunter Simon. Ruby Yvonne Simon. Samantha Dixie Simpson. Hannah Mackenzie Sims. Bryson Michael Singer. Armand Singh. Riley Ethan Smith. Zadrian Michael Snodgrass Ayala. Rachel Ann Somerville. Emma Grace Starcher. Sarah Elizabeth Starcher. Layla Isabel Starkey. Samuel Lane Stone. Simon Taraj Strobel. Catherine Olivia Taylor. Zachary Ryan Taylor. Nicole Sue Teeters. Kenzie Rochelle Thomas. Taylor Lee Thomas. Matthew Robert Thornton. Namira Alasia Amaya Tillman. Charlotte Ann Tingler Craddock. Andrew Montel Tooker. Christopher McKinley Touchstone. Ashton Cole Trimble. Clayton James Tucker. Taylor Vernice Tucker. Alexander Michael Underwood. Corbin Christopher Valvo. Jonah Seth Varner. Caitlin Ann Vincent. Mila Dawn Wagner. Zachary Allen Paul Walker. Jared Evan Wallace. Emma Mayanna Walbrown. Talia Lachey Ward. Mariah Halen Wells. Christian Matthew West. Megan Elizabeth West. Hannah Nicole West. Robert John Westfall. Timothy David Whalen. Kaylin Christine Williams. Layla Renee Williams. Narissa Ruth Williams. Brody Ann Wilson. Ian Robert Wilson. Kelsey Gabriella Wilson. McKenna Nicole Wilson. Jordan Elizabeth Wingrove. Ella Jo Wicks. Natalie Dawn Wyzinski. Brandon Isaac Wolf. Andrew Currents Wolfter IV. Colt Riley Watring. Courtney Don Wright. Terrence Cole Wright. Lillian Renee Yost. Russell James Youngblood. Bradley Robert Leonard. Abigail Marie Broadwater. Caitlin Maria Kane. Emma Ann Fleming. Kelsey Danielle Golden. Philip Andrew Richmond. Yuan Florence Oy. Please show your appreciation to the Parkersburg High School class of 2022.
Congratulations. Mr. DeMoss.
like I'm at the beach.
Yeah!
Congratulations, buddy. You made it, big guy.
Not since the 2019 graduation have we physically handed out diplomas within a diploma covers. We may have made a few mistakes today, so if you have somebody else's diploma, make sure you leave with the correct one before you leave today. But we do know you graduated, so double check your diploma. If you have any issues, just come up here afterwards, okay? Nothing that we can't fix. Right now, I'm going to invite Yuan up so we could change our tassels. Yuan?
All right. Do I just say this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Say senior class, please stand.
Senior class, please stand. Now, tassels to the right, eyes to the future. Congratulations, guys. We will now have the song In Our Hearts by James Reedy, composer, and Zach Taylor, lyricist. Graduates, please stand and face the choir for your class song.
Oh, don't worry, it's air conditioning. No. I'm just joking. Yeah, if I could do that, you know, I'm sure there's a nice patent out there.
Invest in that. Make money off of it.
I have a jacket that's battery operated. So it's out there. Pot's out there.
Yeah, man. Oh no, they lost it out front. The rest of the wind doesn't take. Oh, never mind.
If a teacher gets it, someone's gonna be like,
Yeah, the wind is taking it.
Choir members, make sure you're coming up for choir.
We hold
Seniors, there's one thing that you forgot to do, which was to celebrate. So, congratulations! Seniors, when you find your hat, please be seated. At this time, Caitlin Kane, Secretary of the Class of 2022, and Kelsey Golden, the Class of 2022, will come up and give you a final farewell.
We just want to thank everyone for coming to the commencement ceremony to celebrate the class as we officially became alumni of PHS. We appreciate your patience and attention this morning, and again, thank you so much for being here.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Golden again. I'm the treasurer of the class of 2022, and we would like to invite all seniors to the senior all-night party happening at the Boys and Girls Club tonight from 9 to 3 a.m. There will be many prizes, including a TV, a laptop, AirPods, and a Keurig that will be distributed at 2:30 a.m. and you must be present to attend. Tickets are currently $10 and $15 at the door, and you can buy them from Yuan Oi. Thank you.
Yuan just informed me he does not have tickets with him currently, so don't bombard him after graduation. Well, you made it. All the years of work have paid off. What seemed like an eternity has finally come to pass. When we are young, we feel as if time crawls by. When we are older, we feel as time flies by. As you prepare to leave this evening, I want you to think about this. No matter where the road takes you, no matter what you end up accomplishing in life, remember where you came from. Because you are now a part of a long red line of tradition, and I absolutely love all the red today. It is fantastic looking, which is why this saying will always mean something to you. Once a big red. May God bless you today, tomorrow, and always. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. We love you. We are now ready to conclude the graduation of the class 2022. We ask that the audience remain seated until all graduates and faculty members have exited. The class will process off to the end zone area. At this time, with the class of 2022, please stand. Mr. White, may we have the music for the recession?